Hello. This I'm sure, as you already saw in the title, this video will be about ulgrim and how he is the most overpowered character in Brawlhalla right now, and he's not okay at all. And it's not even just ulgrim. It's not the only problem. So hold on. Let me back out. Let me back up. So, as you can see, his stance is 6 attack, 7 defense, and 7 speed. And he has 2 dexterity. This might seem like a really dumb idea, but it's really not. Because, okay, most weapons feel more fluid if it's more high dex. But with ulgrim, it's just like, no, it's high fluid anyway with 2 dexterity. And I feel like with something as low as 2 dexterity, there should be like more risk, but there's not. It's perfectly fine to go 2 dexterity, and like there's no risk at all. It's so stupid. Like, oh my god, I don't understand this game. But I don't understand this game. What was I gonna say? So, yeah, the ulgrim's high. Okay, let me back up again. So 2 dexterity, right? Now that's not just ulgrim being broken, but that there's another factor of VMG just doesn't give 2 shits about Brawlhalla. Clearly, except for making money, because it's retarded. If they actually cared, then they would be acknowledging that this is a serious problem, that 2 dexterity on a character should not be this good. It should be bad. 2? Literally only 2. Only 2. On a stance. Only 2 on a stance. Only 2 points. That's it. And he's still really good. I mean, at least they nerfed ulgrim's weapons. That's like the only argument I could see. Ulgrim's weapon, they nerf ulgrim weapon. I don't know. Even then, it's just a little weird. Because it's just like they're perfectly fine. His weapons aren't unusable. They're still fine. That's not the problem with ulgrim. The problem with ulgrim is his signatures, right? Okay, so his signatures still come out fast, and you could still make it so it's like no risk and high reward. Now, obviously, there's always risk when you throw out a signature on any character, but my point being is you can put yourself in a position where it seems like that for your opponent, and they literally can't do anything. It's just not okay. It's not okay for a character. Okay, like, it's just like everything seems good about ulgrim. And, well, okay, well, there's one thing that seems overpowered about him, and everything else is good. Now, it's fine for there to be a good and solid character. I don't see a problem with that. But to make him overpowered, like, so Axe, right? Axe is fine. There's nothing wrong with Axe. Lance, there's nothing wrong with Lance. There's nothing wrong with his weapons. I think ulgrim's problem is you can make him 2 dexterity, and you could still make him really good. Or when he is 2 dexterity, and you know how to use ulgrim. Like, an ulgrim main, using 2 dexterity stance on him would be fucking godly, dude. It's just insane. But, also, okay, so I touched on it. His signatures. So, obviously, I think his signatures should come out way slower. But they don't. They really don't. It's like there's literally no change to his signatures despite having 2 dexterity. Now, I mean, he has very short signatures in the first place, so I guess I could see why. But that's not what I'm trying to get at. I'm trying to get at the fact that there should be more risk having 2 dexterity and throwing out signatures. But there's not. And he has 2 of the hardest hitting weapons in the game. Well, no, Hammer's more hard hitting than Lance, but you get the point. He's a really good character overall. I don't understand why they had to make him overpowered. He was already good. There's literally nothing wrong with him, and they had to add this fucking dexterity problem. Like, it's just not okay. It's not okay. And I know I'm just some random in this community just fucking, yeah, that they're not gonna care about. They're not gonna listen to me. But I really think they should actually do something. Because it's retarded. It's really retarded. How a character with axe and lance, two very, very good weapons, even after they nerf it, are still good. And they just decide, oh, let's make it so dexterity is also fucking useless. It's just, it does not make me happy at all. It's just, I don't think so, man. I don't. It's like you don't even need dexterity at all, like, anymore. It's just like so stupid. And it's not even an only ulgrim problem. Like, yes, ulgrim is an extremely broken character, and I think they should fix him. Like, make him more high risk, because he's just literally no risk. And like I said, there literally be no problem with that. But with having only 2 dexterity, there should be more risk to doing something like that. But there isn't. There's a risk to having 2 defense. There's a risk to having 2 speed. There's a risk to having 2 attack. But there's no risk for 2 dexterity. Like, you notice everything that, like 2 speed. You're so fucking slow, right? 2 defense. You die so quickly. 2 attack. It's retarded. You can't even kill with 2 attack. But 2 dexterity, there's literally, you don't even notice anything. You literally cannot even notice anything. It's so, oh my god. It's just not. Like, not okay at all. It's just not. It just isn't. I'm sure you guys get where I'm going with this, right? There's a risk, an extremely high risk for going 2 of everything else, right? 2 speed, high risk. 2 attack, high risk. 2 defense, high, even like the definitely highest risk of all of them. But yeah, and it's weird because if you have 2 points on a certain stance on a character, it actually makes them worse in my opinion. But with ulgrim, it doesn't. It actually makes them better because you're putting it into another stance that matters way more. And it's like I don't know. I don't know what else to say other than ulgrim's a broken character and dexterity's broken. I don't know. I really don't know what else to say. That's all I wanted to say, really. But it's just weird because you can go up like so close. You can close distance so fast with having only 2 dexterity, and you even 0 to I can't even explain that. I don't know what else to say. Well, okay, maybe let's maybe hop off ulgrim for a little bit, right? What about someone else who's low dex? I actually genuinely I know other people. I just like Taros as well. I don't really think of Taros as much because Taros is a character where if you have 2 dexterity on, it's very high risk. Because hammer, it feels like literally like there's no fluid movement at all with 2 dex on hammer. That's why Bodvar is such a strong character. He has all the dex he needs for both of his weapons. Like literally that's just like all he needs, just 5. Well, that's like if you put this stance on at least. But anyway, so 2 dex on hammer is not a good idea. 2 dex on axe, as I've already proved, is a good idea. However, there is a big problem with Taros's axe. Like, his signatures come out slower actually, and like less fluid. But it's so stupid because ulgrims, it's perfectly fine to do. There's like no risk, but there's so much risk when you do it with Taros. Oh my god. It's just, oh god. Yeah, but I think they should do something about this because this is just a serious problem. And I don't like I want it to be fixed before it becomes like a really huge problem. Um, because like yeah, having two decks like is on most characters not a good idea, but on ulgrim, oh my god, it's the best thing that you could ever do. And that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing at all because it's like on ulgrim you could literally have him on like 0 dexterity stance and he would be godly. He would be dude, everyone would be maining him if they wanted high elo. Like but yeah, that's my main point I wanted to get at in this video, especially for a character like ulgrim. And yeah, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed my little rant. And I'll see you all in the next one.